Alright, here we go. It's the Man in the Basement, Deacon Cassie, episode, I don't know. I think I just broke that. But, yeah. Welcome back, Basement Buddies. Appreciate all your viewership, your listenership, and, subscribers. That's great. As you know, I'm a one-man show here, so bear with me, but I always bring the good topics, the bold points, and the fact of the matter. And I don't know if you're from California, probably not. A lot of my listeners are overseas and from the East Coast or whatever. The Democrats have done it again. And this kind of came out a couple months ago. I'm a little late to the show on this one, but I'm kind of giving you the effects of what we all knew was going to happen. You know the expression, like, you knew it was going to happen. What did you expect? Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, our brilliant governor, Gavin Useless, who's not worth the hair product in his head, to pander to the working class, raised the minimum wage of fast food to $20 an hour. $20 an hour. Now, before you say, "Oh, Murph, Deacon, you're heartless, you're cruel, you're cold," these hard-working people deserve that money. I'm not saying they're not hard working. I'm not saying they don't deserve, compensation. I'm just saying it is a bonehead plan. What do you think is going to happen? Employees are going to get laid off because the business can't sustain it. The product is going to skyrocket, because the business now has to compensate for... He made it a law. He made it a law. This idiot, this bozo, who's never flipped a burger in his life, who's never stood on a line in his life. That's the other thing. Why would you trust your future to a guy who has never walked in your shoes? Now, that's a broad statement. 99.9% of these politicians have never walked a mile in my shoes. Man, they would stumble in my footsteps if they tried. That being said, I don't know why we don't have more working class people calling the shots. This idiot, this nepotism bonehead, is going to decide for you, is going to make decisions for you. Hang on 1 second, I should shut this off. The basement's kind of hot right now, so I have this fan. I forgot to shut it off. Hopefully it doesn't interfere with the audio. By the way, on that note, I want to apologize for the last episode. The caller, May, did a great job, phenomenally. But I had the camera out of focus, so it kind of screwed everything up. So I apologize for that. I'm not perfect. I am fallible. And like I said, I'm a one-man show. It'd be a lot easier if I had that intern back. But she's back in China. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make, I outsourced the... No. This idiot, Newsom, I don't see what the appeal is. I don't get it. What has he ever done? He's an empty suit. So anyway, back to the point I'm trying to make, is they did this $20 an hour for fast food workers. Sounds great, sounds terrific. You all just got replaced by a kiosk. $20 an hour, or we bring in artificial intelligence that can replace your job. And that's what they did. I saw the writing on the wall. I take it back to the Bible. I saw the writing on the wall. Everyone else ignored it. I predicted this. And unfortunately now, businesses, not just people getting laid off, businesses are just all out closing because they can't afford it. They can't afford California. You know, I reference it on the other show I do. California is literally going to be Escape from LA sooner or later. I mean, we're going to be on hang gliders trying to get the hell out of this place. You go to McDonald's. McDonald's used to be, and I'm just using this as a reference point. You could pick any other one. But it was a meal on the go because, you know, it was fast food, it was affordably priced, and yeah, you ate it when you were a kid, you loved it, you eat it in your 30s, you feel like crap. So it doesn't really affect me because I don't really eat that crap anymore. But it's now become fine dining. I mean, you go in for a cheeseburger, what's it called, Big Mac? Does it cost you $13? $12? That's insane. That is insanity. Insanity prices. And if you're paying it, I don't know what's wrong with you. There was a movie years ago. It was called Demolition Man. Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes. Very underrated film, but very futuristic. It was set in the future, and you know, whatever. I'm not going to get into the plot, but in the movie, Taco Bell is fine dining. And this movie, I want to say like 94, 95, I want to say it came out. It predicted the future. I mean, you want to take your girlfriend out for a fancy drink, you know, forget about it. You can't afford the Big Mac. So anyway, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I just want to get on the board and, you know, put my thoughts out there. If you haven't heard about this, I'd love to hear from you. Like I said, I'm a little late to the game on this, but the repercussions are just now starting to hit the proverbial fan, as you will. And it's not people getting laid off, it's not the increase of food prices, which it is both, but it's also businesses just being shut down by this no count, this irresponsible hypocrite, Gavin Newsom. And the other thing too I hated, I'll go on a little, I'll pull the thread a little bit, is when they cheer this stuff on. And it's like you're cheering for your own execution. They bring out, you know, the Latin people, the word, you know, hey, we got $20, ah. You're literally cheering for your own execution. Because now you're not going to get any money because you're going to lose your job. And I just wish we had someone like the man in the basement in government who tells you exactly how it is and how it's going to be. You don't get something for nothing, bozo. And I hate to call you a bozo, but you cheered your own execution. And look at the guy. Look at you. Would you trust that guy to watch your dog? Would you trust that guy to water your plants for the weekend? And here you are, you're trusting him with your livelihood? How moronic. That's what I hate about, and I can go on and on and on and on. The Democratic Party is, you literally, like, how much more abuse do you have to suffer before you realize these people hate you? They don't like you. They come around once every 4 or 2 years and pander to you. But the fact of the matter is, they don't like you. I'm saying it to you, right to your face. Listen to the man in the basement. The education system doesn't like you. Trust me. I've been in these institutions. I feel like if I don't hit you in the face with it, you're not going to listen. Until it happens to you, nobody listens. Anyway, I hope you listen. If you like the show, tell your friends, spread the word. If you have a topic for the show, if you want something the man in the basement you want him to cover, let me know. If you want to call into the show, let me know. We had a very again, I apologize for the out of focus, whatever. But thank you so much. Anyway, just remember, the man in the basement, Deacon Cassidy, 00013 @gmail.com. All right, that's it. Thank you very much. Be safe.